thinking lately about this differences between Christianity and Islam, and you see something interesting. So the Christians, missionaries, they wanted to convince the ancient Egyptians of the Christianity. Yeah, so the ancient Egyptians had the mummification process, right? And then the missionaries come in and they say, no, you don't have to do this mummification thing actually, because you just believe in Jesus. Yeah. So you just believe in Jesus and you'll be saved. So you don't have to worry about keeping the body intact. So it's an either or situation. You take the correct road, or you miss it. So somebody else has to take it. It's a do or die type of situation there. So with Jesus is like this. It's like Jesus will save you. Yeah. I'm not sure what happens afterwards, but that's the idea. With Islam kind of just lays it out. So when Allah created Adam, he just pulled the string of his backbone, and he just took a look at everybody, basically all human beings that will ever exist into the future. And he told them one thing. He told them, you witness that I am Allah. I am your God. You see, you have no excuse. Slayed you out. Yeah, I'm your God. That's cute, and then everybody, all of us just said, yes, we do. Yes. It's just so obvious. Then he puts the backbone back in Adam's body and he lets Adam continue. So that's the type of thing when you say, oh, that's already known. Everybody already knows about it. It's just, you kind of seem to kind of look the other direction, But just look here, and then, oh, the car is still in front of you. You say, oh yeah, I forgot. I was just wondering. So, interesting, Islam makes a distinction that if you don't know Allah, even if you remember Allah, if you say, there's only Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger, right? It does not mean that it's the end. It's just the start of Islam, actually. It's just one pillar of Islam. Islam has 5 pillars, right? One pillar, first pillar, is to know that He is true, that is only the one, the truth. And you know it, the truth, you know it on gut level completely. So that's just the first step. The first step is the last step in Christianity. You just know that Jesus is the one, and you're off to go. This heaven is just the first step in Islam. It's not heaven yet. In Islam, even the devil knows that Allah is true. Even the devil, he's like, but I'm the fucking devil. He's going to hell. He's gonna suffer all of eternity. Nobody knows how long he will suffer there. But he knows Allah's true. He knows that he has no self. Basically, the devil has no self. And he knows that Allah is true, but still he will go to hell. So, to say that, this is the end, is a direction, is a way of looking at it. But then, if you come close to God, right? If you go to church, if you pray, or if you go to the mosque, or the idea is just progression. There's a progress that could happen, right? When you get closer, and then it changes your fabric of mental, like your psychosomatic system. It changes you, transforms you. That's heaven. That's like better level of heaven, and there's a higher level. And, you know, you don't take care of this. You just go into lust and whatever you desire. You go to hell. So Islam just lays it out for you. Just, you know what, bro? You have a spectrum of hell and heaven, and there's in between so many levels. You know, Christianity say it's either heaven or hell. You either know him, you're for him, or you're not for him. You either give your heart out, you know, or you're not. So yeah, just like the update of Christianity with Islam. Islam's like, you know what? This Christianity thing is just the first step. There's actually an entire world afterwards. You can just keep continuing. Yeah, so I just wanted to share this actually. So how does that work with non-duality? So non-duality is still the first step. You know, it's still the first step, and it is the first step that goes as deeply as possible. It's the first step into an endless ocean, right? You know, in Islam, Allah also say, you know, He will guide whoever He wants, and He will misguide whoever He wants. So even the guidance and misguidance, knowing about this or not, is completely free. It's Allah's decision, you know. So it's completely free. You can just even not know about the first pillar of Islam for eons, for lives, and you're just an infidel. So there's just no way out for you. Why? It's just Allah's decision. He just thought, you know, this guy is just not gonna know it. What is it? I don't know. But he knows it though. But you know, the little of life. So yeah, train of thought is gone now. So that's the beauty, right? That there's just a sandbox and you don't know what's going to happen. But if indeed you decide to come close to Allah after knowing this, then you're in the embodiment phase or like that. So Islam is the embodiment phase. Christianity is the non-duality phase. You know, Judaism is the self-development phase. So you're the chosen one. So it's like you move from the self-development phase, the non-duality phase, Christianity, and then to the embodiment phase, and that's Islam. So perhaps, you know, that's what's like happening, you know. It's an interesting connection. Yeah. You know, other things that came up lately, the idea that lust, in a way, just promises you to so much, right? But love delivers what lust promises. It has it's like a spontaneous insight, you know. How is it that love fulfills what lust promises? And this is so deeply established, you actually start to move closer to the heart chakra, or to the heart, you know, vibration in general, because yeah, you see that's where the fulfillment is. You know, the fulfillment is at the heart level, not in the lust or whatever quick desire. Even though it just promises you so much. And then there is a synchronicity that could happen. You know, you could, there's a merging that could happen between love and lust also. Yeah, so that's just like something that came up. Yeah, that's all I have to say.